And I'm not giving you these ideas and telling you that this is the way that it has to be, but this is the way that it works for most people who have reached the pinnacle of success in their life that they want. And if you want to fix certain areas of your life and you want to get better in certain areas, some of these ideas may help you. Okay? Now I'm going to ask one thing of everybody. You want to know what that is? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. I want everybody to engage with me. Okay? This is something, goal setting is a very specific thing. And most people don't take it seriously. And it's a reflection on the things that we look at in life and what our outlook is. So I'm going to engage with some of the people in the room, and I'd like you to respond back with me. Is that fair?
Yes. Yes.
Because if you don't, I'm going to have somebody come around and tickle you. All right, goal setting. The title for this seminar is Goal Setting and Goal Achieving. You see, it's one thing to set a goal. The other part is achieving it, and is what drives you and moves your business and takes you where you want to go. So we're going to go over some things and some concepts to take you to those areas. Okay? Let's talk about numbers for a minute so that everybody understands what the power of goal setting is. First of all, just by a show of hands, how many people in the room set goals? Okay. How many people know people that set goals? And how many of you know people that should set goals? Take a look at these numbers just for a quick second. 80% of people never set goals for themselves. Isn't it funny that 80% of people don't set goals, and 20% of the population makes 80% of the money? When you look at those numbers, there's a reason that things happen the way they do. Okay? Of those 20%, 70% fail to reach the goals that they have. Okay? Those are some very, very powerful numbers. You have people that are sick of their job, they're sick of their life, they're sick of everything that's going on, but they don't do what's necessary to implement change. You see, in order for things in your life to change, things in your life have to change. It's very basic. It's not rocket science, but you have to implement certain things. Okay? The 3% on the bottom that set them regularly and consistently, they're the wealthiest people in the country. Now, thank God there's research and data because I'm not the smartest person around. So take a look at these numbers. There was research done by Harvard University, and it showed between 1979 and 1989, okay, graduates of MBA programs were asked if they set goals. Now, when you take a look at these, they were asked if their goals were written and if they were clear. Look at what those numbers said. Only 3% of those graduating classes had written plans and goals. 13% had goals but weren't in writing. Now remember, 13% had goals but they weren't in writing. And 84% of them had no specific goals at all. Now these are Harvard graduates. They're supposed to be the upper echelon, right? Right?
Right.
Right.
Okay, take a look at that. 10 years later, here's the research. Of the 13% of the people that were interviewed, the 13% who had goals but not in writing, they were earning an average of twice as much of the 84% who had no goals at all. Twice as much. The 3% who had clear written goals, they were earning 10 times greater than everybody else. Okay? So why is that? Why is that? Why does that happen? It becomes clear that the more you're able to identify what you want, the easier it is for you to come. The easier it is for you to get it. Now, New Year's just came, but it's just another day. I don't set resolutions. And the reason why is because I don't believe they work. If we did a study of people in this room, how many people in this room do New Year's resolutions? Okay. You guys are among the top percent in the country. Why? Because most people that set them don't ever fulfill them. Does everybody know that 35% of the population do New Year's resolutions, and within 3 weeks they've already given up on them? Mm-hmm. Very, very powerful, but they don't work. Okay? Let's take a look at this for a moment. And this is something that's true in all people. We're human, so humans have